Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy Victor, and we're back with another mukbang. Today we got Vietnamese food. Look at this. We got pho. Look at this. So I got everything to go, obviously. Spring rolls. And then we got a banh mi. We got the banh mi đặc biệt. That's like, they put Vietnamese, like, a ton of different kinds of Vietnamese sausage on there, basically. And then look at this. And there's meat in there. Oh man, guys, this is gonna be good. Alright. So this is just green onions and cilantro. And then this is basil. This stuff is so good. You gotta put everything in there. So all this, it wasn't too expensive. I went to Cali Saigon Mall here in Dallas. The pho was about $9. Banh mi was $4, and then this was like $3. So let's get this all set up. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so hungry. I've been pretty good on my diet. Worked out again. Got our lime. We're gonna dump all these bean sprouts in. Here, let's pour this in first. I'm gonna keep some of the soup out here. Look at this, y'all. Okay, so whenever you guys eat chopsticks, look at this. You have to go like this. So, watch this. You get all that stuff off. So that you don't get any splinters. Got our spoon right here, small little spoon. Get our lime in there. So we got hoisin sauce. I don't like too much hoisin. And then sriracha. You gotta put the whole thing of sriracha. There we go. That is a perfect bite. Look at this, y'all. Let's mix this up, and let's get started. Let's taste the soup first. Oh yeah, that's really good. Let's get a bite of this. Alright guys, here you go. It was really good. So I kind of like the meat a little bit raw. Don't forget the chili, guys. Alright, look at this. It's a little bit raw, but that's how I like it. Ooh, the noodles are stuck. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get a bite of this banh mi. So yeah, this banh mi has Vietnamese sausage, pate, butter, cucumbers, pickled daikon, pickled carrot, cilantro. Look at that. See all the meats in there. All right, let's try this out. Mm-hmm. That bite I got was all bread, but the Vietnamese baguette is so good. Let's try this. Mm. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, like I said in my earlier videos, I'm Vietnamese. I was born here in Hawaii, actually. I was born in Hawaii, live in Dallas now. But my parents, they came over to the U.S. I think my dad was like 14 and my mom was like probably 11 or 10 in the, I think in the early 80s. Yeah, early 80s. And the stories that my dad tells me is pretty crazy. Um, yeah, they were there. They were in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. And my dad, there's one point he told me a story about how him and his brother, they were there was bombs going off. So I'm from Hue, so the central area. So there was a lot of crossfire there because it's north versus south, and if you're in the central, you're caught in a lot of the crossfire. Let's take a bite of this, and I'll continue the story. Mm. So my dad told me a story, like I was saying, how there was bombs going off, and him and his brother were like running, trying to get away from it, and a bomb went off like right in the ditch that they had just went in, and they said that my grandma, well, my mom's mom, I mean my dad's mom, saw it, and she thought they were obliterated. She was like, "There's not a shot." They both came out alive, fine, with minor scrapes and bruises, but that's the kind of thing that my dad grew up with, and that's pretty crazy. And then my mom, she actually has shrapnel in her knee from bombs going off, and she had to get arthroscopic surgery. Like I think she got it like 10 years ago. So it's crazy, man. People don't realize stuff like that. Always wanted my mom or dad to write a book or something. 'Cause that'd be really cool about the experiences that they've seen firsthand. So I've been to Vietnam, I think once. Oh yeah, not I think I know once in my life, and it was when I was 11. But I've I've traveled out of the country a lot, and that was probably 100% my most memorable trip. I like remember almost everything, and I was only 11, so that was 15 years ago. So it was definitely one of those unforgettable trips. So we have a lot of family over there at the time. So So that was like 2005 or 6. So there's a lot of family there. And so I got to see them, people I've never seen in my life. And it was an amazing experience. I want to go back 100%. I just don't know when I'll go back, but with school and stuff, I'm too busy. But like, I could live there. Like this costs almost $4 here. Over there, it costs uh, roughly 20,000 dong, which is under $1. That's insane to me. Mm. But yeah, so that's why, like, my parents, I'm so grateful for them. They went through so much just to come to America and get to where we are today. They're successful business owners. Everything that I've wanted when I was a kid, they made me work for. But if I really needed it, they'd get it for me. Look at this, guys. This is a piece of tendon. Mm. So, my parents, when they fled Vietnam, it was by boat. So they're known as the boat people. Whenever you hear about that in the Vietnam War, both my parents were considered boat people. And in the beginning, when they fled to Hong Kong. Hong Kong first. And my dad said that they stayed there for a year. And my parents are from the same village in Vietnam, so like they knew of each other. But in Hong Kong, they didn't know it. Like they had met, but they didn't like each other or anything. And then after Hong Kong, they got sponsored by the Catholics. Sponsored over, and then they sponsored them to Denver. I think both my parents were in Denver, and then a couple years go by, and then my parents met, and they knew of each other's family, and then after that they just started dating. Then they moved to New Orleans, had my older sister, and then moved to Hawaii. Had me. My dad was a fisherman, so he had to go. We always lived on the coast because that's what he knew what to do. And he had a boat with his brother, and so they were shrimpers actually. So pretty cool story. There's a lot more to it, but sometimes it's tough for my dad to talk about it or any of the people that were involved because that brings back a lot of bad memories too. A lot of people died. A lot of my family died during that time. I think I'm gonna finish this all, y'all. I think I'll be able to finish it all. But yeah, having immigrant parents, I mean, they're obviously U.S. citizens now, but it's pretty tough. Like, you know, this is American dream though. You know, you come here, you get a good opportunity, and you seize it. That's why I have so much respect for anyone who has opportunities and they just take them. Because I don't know if I could do, you know, what they did for me. I mean, they sacrificed so much. Comment down below if any of you guys' parents, you know, if they've sacrificed something for you, if you want to tell your story, or if there's immigrant parents that, you know, gave back to you, because, you know, those immigrant parents they're tough. Those are tough people. I just hope that someday I'll be able to pay back my parents for what they've done for me. I mean, honestly, there's nothing I could do to ever repay them, but my parents right now, they live like 7 hours driving distance from me right now, so I don't get to see them that often. But you know, I'm really grateful for what they do. I FaceTime them every day. If they ever need me, I'm there in a heartbeat. All right, guys, that was a quick little mukbang we had today. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Comment down below for suggestions, and I'll see you next time.